Okay, this is our tour of 8231 E Cactus. It's a very unique property here, Fountain of the Sun. It's a large lot. I think there's about a third of an acre here, so I think there's quite a bit to see. So we'll proceed to the front door and take a look here inside. Okay, so, all right. This home is very eclectic. This is sort of a large living room area. Looks like they have a thing there for a television. Just kind of pan around. That's a large Arizona room over there. Let's get this way. This looks like the dining room area here. See forward. So it's very rustic. Kitchen, lots of cabinets. And as we pan around, you can see there's an interesting, look like a table setup here, which looks like you could easily remove that if you wanted to, because it does take up a fair amount of space in the kitchen area. Panning to the right, we have on our right a guest bath. Looks decent, it's clean. Once again, lots of paneling, which I think was very popular at the time this was built. So this is one of the bedrooms here. Got the closet there. It's like a slider. Yeah, right there. So that's that. I'm gonna spin around. Sorry, make you dizzy. Continue on. There's another bedroom here. This looks like it has a bed with sort of a trundle underneath, so you could pull that out. And then a built-in sort of office space and another closet area here. Continuing on, laundry room and some closet space there. Good size washer and dryer right there. Let's go through the kitchen. This house has got a lot of different rooms. This is part of the large living room where we came in. Let's go toward the master first. There's a lot to see, I think, in this house. Here, master bedroom. Closet there, not super huge, but they do have all this closet space over there. As we spin here, it's the master bathroom with a sink and toilet there. Closet here. It's like a linen closet. And then right next to that is the shower. Sort of a walk-in shower there. Proceed onwards. Yeah, so you have all this extra closet space here. You can see areas to hang clothes and so forth. And then there's a whole other sitting area within the master. Quite interesting. It's another whole nother sort of living area here. Just right off the master bedroom. And now this is very interesting here. There's like a doggy door and then maybe a pet area right outside here. And it's all caged in and it looks like they may have had just feathers or something in there. So I don't know if they had birds here possibly. It's very interesting. And beyond that is just another corner of the lot, which is quite big. So we're going to spin around and then we'll head toward the outside. So right off the master, there's a door that leads out to a portion of the yard. They have a dish and that looks like almost a very new large air conditioning unit. So this is just one corner of the yard. They have about a third of an acre here, and as you can see, all the yards around here are quite big. So we're at the corner of a cul-de-sac. So these yards are all sort of pie-shaped. So there's like a separate little patio here. And you can see your neighbor's got a really big yard as well over there. So yeah, this is very unique for Fountain of the Sun to have yards quite this large. Even your neighbor on that side has a very large yard. And as I continue around this way, this is where that area was where it looked like they had a pet. And that's the area where I initially walked in. Okay, walking back out of the master. There's the kitchen. And now here's this large Arizona room. It's actually quite large. I'm not sure what they did in here, but maybe crafts or something. But again, very large area. And then as we spin around, there's another room. Not sure what this is, but there's doesn't appear to be a whole lot of lighting in here. Just another storage area. It has very tall ceilings in here. And then just beyond this room is another room where they have a separate freezer. Just a large space. And as we come back through here and go out this door, and this is probably really confusing, is a very large garage. So as you can see, again, kind of unique setup here. Let's open this garage so I can show you where this, how this orientation here is very kind of loud. As the garage opens, this is another driveway, large driveway. So that was the Arizona room there. So you could easily park multiple cars here. So this side of the yard is very big. Yeah, so good sized garage. So here's just sort of a view of the neighborhood. So you can see we're kind of in the corner of a cul-de-sac here, all the way around. And as we work our way back through here, you can see that's the side of the house where the garage is, right there. And then there is another entryway and doorway there. So hopefully this house makes some sense. It's very, there's a lot of different living spaces, and so hopefully you can make heads or tails of this video.